100 men is taking down a gorilla. Fight me if you think I'm wrong. Content? Welcome. You're seeing a revelation in real time. And I want to do what's best for me, but also best for my audience. And I don't want to give them slop. I want to give them quality. Vsauce has motion that I did not think I'd see out of a bearded man, but he's got straight motion. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. If you know me, you know who I am. If you don't, my name is Trey Fab. I'm a React content creator. I like to make different React content, whether that be to TikTok, YouTube nonsense, or to basketball, modern NBA, and different basketball content in general. So if you like drama, I'm the guy for you. If you like basketball, I'm the guy for you. With that being said, today, we're going to be reacting to Sunny V2. He's been missing for a minute. I don't keep up with his life. I don't know what's going on. I'm not even really on Twitter, so I don't know if he tweeted. But I think it's kind of funny that he made, why did Vsauce stop making videos? So I figured, why not? Huh? I haven't seen this video. Sunny V2 be missing. Let's watch it. So, Sunny V2's, why did Vsauce stop making videos? Why did Sunny V2 stop making videos? Let's go.
It's now been 2 years since Vsauce uploaded a full-length video, and we're going to explain the exact reasons why. He was posting almost twice a week during his first year on YouTube, with 105 uploads in 2011. The videos were short, simple in production, and were just based on whatever Michael had seen on the internet during that week.
I looked at all my browser tabs that were open, and I said, okay, here's the video.
We're doing everything.
Yeah.
This was different by 2012, when the topics became more focused on a single question.
I think it's interesting that if you're making content, especially when you're trying to blow up in this field, that people who blow up is just people who are true to themselves. Like he said himself, he just woke up and made videos about shit that he wanted to talk about. He made videos about stuff that he found absolutely interesting. That is me when it comes to my content, right? Now, I make reaction content. That is true. But there's a bunch of reactions that you guys have not seen. I've said this in videos before. And the reason you guys haven't seen it is because I found myself just sitting here kind of watching a video and I was extremely interested in it. But I didn't have much to say. And I'm never going to be a react channel that's going to sit here and have nothing to say. And there's also been videos where I feel like I was kind of just talking to talk and there was nothing behind it. I had no information to give you guys, nothing to connect with. So I didn't upload it. Whenever I upload stuff to you guys, it's because it's me just being genuine to what I'm watching, and it's me being genuine to you. I'm never going to give you slop. I'm never going to give you bullshit. Well, maybe I'll give you slop, but not bullshit, because I guess you would call this slop. But it is cool that he just found shit that he found interesting that he wanted to talk about. Just like with me. I have YouTube shorts that I will upload like wrestling content. Sometimes I'll upload just random rants that I find interesting. Like the 100 men versus one gorilla. If you truly feel like 100 men cannot be one gorilla, I don't know what to tell you. You are senile, okay? 100 men is taking down a gorilla. Fight me if you think I'm wrong. But one thing I will say is that I'm true to my content. I will talk about the main stuff. The TikTok, YouTube, brain rot stuff that I react to. And I'll also talk about the other stuff such as basketball, WWE, stuff that interests me. But I'm also just going to randomly vent to you guys and talk about random stuff that I find interesting, or post videos of me and my wife like I did before of us trying sodas, or post different shorts of me ranting about bullshit that I find online, because that's just who I am. So I think it is cool. If you're thinking about making content, you're thinking about getting into this field, it is saturated. There's many people. I mean, shit, I'm here. Like, I know the struggle. There's many people out there, but one thing you truly need to understand is if you're yourself, you got to build an audience. And that's what matters, right? 5 people turn to 10, 10 people turn to 100. And maybe you go small, like I am at 202 subscribers. Maybe you go big, like other people at 202,000. But be grateful for every subscriber you get, because I'm grateful that I have 202. I will say that.
Which Vsauce explained required much more research. He'd still post 52 videos in 2012, exactly one per week, aided by an abundance of questions that he could explore for every upload.
It was much easier when I did videos that were just like, why don't animals have wheels? And I'd be like, that's a great title.
Longer videos such as How High Can We Build gained way more views than his 5-minute episodes, and as a result by 2013, 10-minute videos became the new minimum. The views on each episode would therefore increase dramatically, although since every upload needed extra attention, they didn't come so frequently. With 35 videos in 2013, you can start to see a pattern forming. Vsauce was choosing quality over quantity. He had no one else helping.
It's tough because I'm my own cameraman. There's no team that works on Vsauce. It's just me researching, and then I edit the footage.
Yet only kept striving to make the videos better.
So recently I took on the most difficult question ever.
But this was also necessary because of another problem: competition. Vsauce explained on the Create Unknown podcast.
Back when I was doing question videos that were kind of silly questions, like, why do we kiss? Why do humans wear clothing? Those were really fun, but then every other video on YouTube was some silly question. And to stand out, I had to change.
He added it.
I will say, I think this is where I'm starting to lean as far as like quality over quantity, right? Because if we go to my channel, this video right here, it's not crazy as far as like editing goes, but it took me a minute to make. I had to find all the sources. I made a fucking essay, okay? And you can say essay, script, whatever. Same, different. But I made a script to this. I sat down, I found the sources, and I even still messed up. This was not that good, guys. I will admit to you right now. I'm speaking to you more clearly, coherently, and with more emotion than I did in here. I went back and rewatched this. I got my facts across, and I do like that, but man, I messed up in a lot of things that I was saying. I feel like some of the things I kind of dragged on a little too much. I could have added more pictures. I could have added more stuff, and I also could have took out a little bit of stuff in there as well, a little bit of fluff. It's not perfect, but I want to do more videos like this, which may affect the reactions at times. I don't know how often I'm going to do it. It's not always going to be about basketball. I might keep the title like this: Curry versus LeBron. Let's talk about it. Maybe the next thing I kind of want to rant about is the gorilla versus man thing. And I might actually sit down and do a bunch of research, and maybe I'm a little better at it, and the next video might be better, the next video might be better. You guys get what I'm coming at? Gorilla versus man. And I might say, ... let's talk about it. Or 100 men versus gorilla, let's talk about it. I might do that, and that might be a video for next week. But if I start doing videos like this, and they actually start taking off, I might slowly start leaning away from the React content and really focus on that. And that's just me being honest with you guys as far as like where my content shift is going. I'm still going to always upload my shorts. I'm still always going to sit here and rant. I'm still always going to talk about basketball. And if I do end up going this way, my basketball reactions will stay in here as well. And I'll still make basketball videos as well. I'll never stop reacting, right? I'm still going to do reactions because people came to me because they like reactions. Somebody that watches me since day one loves the reactions I make. I'm never going to stop doing them. But what I am saying is I'm probably going to start being more evolved in my content. Start pushing to a more different phase of myself that not only that I enjoy, but I feel takes more work, puts more effort, and gets people to get off my back about stealing content. Jesus Christ. But
AMA, a wonderful explosion of science channels, occurred a few years ago, and many more people started making intriguing questions videos. And that's a good thing. To put it simply, standards had gotten higher.
10 years ago, I could do a 5-minute video that was just the 20 craziest Disney princess pictures.
Yeah.
And people had nowhere else to find crazy Disney princess pictures. And so they would watch a YouTube video of me counting them down. That's no longer a show.
Forcing Vsauce to address harder topics.
I changed from doing like, whoa, why do we play games and why do we wear clothing, to become, did clothing make us smarter?
You had to go deeper. You had to present something in a way that hadn't
already been presented. Yeah.
Decreasing his total video output. It had fallen to 22 uploads in 2014, as Vsauce had to raise the bar again. The question I'm currently working on is the most difficult so far. After this, I need to go back to researching. I've had to enlist the help of other science, math, education YouTubers to figure it all out.
Each new thing I tackle, especially on Vsauce 1, is harder for me, and harder and harder.
His earlier videos needed literally zero equipment, yet by 2014 he'd explain, my typical day involves a lot of books, a lot of research, and a lot of synthesizing.
That's the thing with me, right? When I was making this essay about LeBron, if you're not a basketball fan, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. So I'll just break down a little bit what I'm talking about. I made a video that I just showed you guys on why LeBron is better than Steph Curry, and the argument of Curry being better than LeBron is ridiculous if he wins another ring. I made that video. And one thing with making that video is I did not remember everything off of memory. I grew up with a lot of this stuff. I watched a lot of LeBron play basketball, a lot of Curry play basketball. I've watched it, but just because you watched it doesn't mean you remember everything straight off of memory. I don't. There's a lot of things I do remember, but there's a lot of things I had to look up. There's a lot of things I even learned. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I didn't know that Steph Curry was 0 for 12 as in the last 45 seconds as far as go-ahead shots. That blew my mind, and I had to research that, make sure it was fact-checking, got it from ESPN, etc. The point I'm getting at is making video like that was fun today. I enjoyed it. It took a lot of time. Yesterday was forming all over the weekend I formed all the information. Monday is when I sat down and broke down a script, and today is when I actually recorded the video and edited it, and I didn't even upload it until 8 o'clock at night, which is super late for me, right? This reaction video, though, it's going to take me a little bit to edit out some stuff, get you guys my intro, play the music, but it's not going to be anything crazy, and I'll have it uploaded tomorrow by 5 p.m. like I usually do. But this video is making me like, because I was thinking about doing more videos like that, but it's making me like just not question myself and just go for it, right? I'm at 202 subscribers. I get to that 500 mark, it feels like this actually will be something. I know that sounds crazy, but if I can get to that mark, it feels like maybe I can actually make something out of this YouTube shit. But in order to get there, I need to get there by being genuine to myself and doing stuff that I also enjoy. I enjoy these reactions. I enjoy talking to you guys. But I also want to do something I enjoy, like really breaking down on why I feel a certain way about things. Because I have a lot of feelings. I vent to you guys all the time. But being able to sit down and really put my words onto a piece of paper and really display to you why I feel a certain way about a certain thing it sounds dope to me. Now, one thing I really need to work on is my emotion when I'm reading a script. I can't just be a robot like the emotion I'm giving you guys right now. I gotta actually give that emotion from the script that I'm reading and actually let you know there's feeling behind these words because I wrote them. It's just I was a bit nervous. I never did something like that before. I was kind of reading. I messed up words I never even mess up. Like, I haven't messed up one word yet, and I'm rambling. And I was messing up words I just needed to read. It was a little different. But moving forward, just so you guys know, if you're new to my content, welcome. You're seeing a revelation in real time. But if you're not new to my content, one thing I will say is that I will be making a shift like this. You're going to see more videos like I made with the basketball one about random stuff. Like I said, next week I will upload why I believe 100 men would be able to take down a gorilla. Now, maybe I'll go into my research and I realize I'm wrong. But I will tell you guys why I felt like I was right and what I ended up finding that made me turn out to be wrong. But definitely I'm going to look into different research. I'm going to dig different sources. I'm going to see the capabilities of a gorilla to their biggest feats as far as have they been able to take down large animals? Have they been able to take down hordes of animals before? What were these hordes of animals? And are they able to defend themselves versus these hordes, or are they able to just kind of run away for a moment? So there's different things I'm going to look into, and I'm going to upload that next week. So yeah, I know this is supposed to be a reaction to this video. I get that. But I just want you guys to know that this content shift that I'm doing is something I've been thinking about doing, and this video is just making me like really sit down and go, you know, I think I'm going to stick to it. Each video is going to get better, and I just hope that I'm able to make the people that watch me happy and make you guys see a side of me and see why I feel certain ways about certain things.
My desk has no room for a computer at the moment. Like a crazy person following a conspiracy, I attach these things together and figure out how to write a script out of all of it, which would lead to one pivotal video, the Banach-Tarski paradox.
When I did the Banach-Tarski video, it took me months. That was sort of the beginning of me saying, all right, now I want to take on things that no one else is taking on because it's just a big challenge.
As mentioned, the video took months to make and wound up being almost half an hour long. However, since it became his most popular upload ever, Vsauce committed to making every video after it extra long and extra challenging.
They were like 5-minute-ish videos about a question. Then they kind of became like 10-minute-ish videos about a weirder question. And then they became like 20-minute, 25-minute videos.
This led to only 16 videos in 2015, which dropped to just 9 in 2016. People began to state,
crazy.
I absolutely love the new longer videos. They feel like a mini-series in a sense. I certainly hate how long they take to upload now though. Others wrote full-fledged paragraphs. I'm concerned about what's happening to Vsauce 1. Normally Michael's videos were tangential and quick, and were uploaded extremely frequently. Now they only once come by monthly, and take a more linear approach to the topic.
Just so you guys know, he's probably going to talk about why he went this route, and no disrespect to Vsauce or anybody like him, he probably just started moving on slowly with his life and started doing other things that he felt mattered to him. One thing I want you guys to know, you guys matter to me. I'm not saying he doesn't care about his audience. Obviously he does. I'm just saying you guys matter to me. Even if I do these videos that I tell you I'm going to do, I'm still going to upload reaction videos, and I'm still going to give you shit every week. Okay, maybe it tones down, like instead of what I post like 6 to 7 videos a week now, instead of 6 to 7 videos a week, maybe in the coming weeks, stuff not gonna be next week, you know, it'll be slowly. I'm not just gonna cold turkey you guys, but maybe over time it goes from 6 to 7 to 5 to 6, and then 5 to 6 to 4 to 5, and then 4 to 5 to 3. And then I stagnate there. I would never go lower than that, but I stagnate there. One like really amazing, good edited video, like a really good basketball video, reaction video for the week, and a drama video for the week. And maybe I throw in just a random reaction as well to other stuff, as well as my YouTube shorts that I upload daily at this point, and things of that sort. But I think it's cool that he was able to start somewhere and grow from that, and then continue to do what he likes, just at different variations as well as different quantities, because he wanted quality. And that's kind of where I'm moving at as far as this YouTube journey goes. So again, reaction video, we are reacting, but I'm also telling you guys like me and what I feel my future is going to be moving forward on this YouTube journey.
I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but I want to know why Michael is changing the format. Well, he'd also gotten busier. Throughout 2016, he'd make the Curiosity Box, then appear on other channels to help out with promotion.
Subscribe to Vsauce's Curiosity Box and you'll get 2 colors of slime.
He'd also announce a live show that would tour across the country, which again took more time away from making videos.
I just got back from the Brain Candy Fall Tour. Every day you got a show, well 6 days a week, and then you get 1 day off.
On top of everything, he'd then announce Minefield, which took months of planning, talking, writing, and researching. What's even crazier was that all 3 announcements were made back to back, which imposed such a heavy workload people began to question.
You're doing Minefield, Vsauce, Brain Candy, the Curiosity Box. How do you manage all these things at once and keep yourself sane and focused?
I don't. I'm going insane.
Michael was making a joke, or maybe not. At this point, he'd write 3 paragraphs trying to explain how to make just one Vsauce video. Therefore, throughout 2018, he didn't upload once, and instead focused solely on Minefield. Michael reassured the audience, I'm definitely doing regular Vsauce videos still, never stopped. Many of the topics I choose take time to research and write good new explanations for. I don't just want to share fun facts, I want to get really fundamental. Doing that takes time, especially since all the work is done by myself, so that's what makes them slow to come out. Minefield, Brain Candy Live, and the Curiosity Box leave me time to work on Vsauce as I want and feel I should.
I respect this.
Kind of implying the videos weren't his top priority.
I kind of respect this. He's just coming out and saying, hey, I have other things that I'm extremely interested in. I don't want you guys to feel neglected or anything like that, but there's other things that interest me more than this, and I want to make sure that I'm doing it to my full capacity. I respect this. He's just straight up letting people know that I want to do what's best for me, but also best for my audience, and I don't want to give them slop. I want to give them quality. And I respect that out of him. I respect the hell out of it. If anything, it's making me more keen to doing what I was planning on doing anyway. I respect this.
Yeah. As a result, Michael wasn't in a rush.
I'm extremely lucky that I can take time to make things. Not everyone is in that position.
So when he'd post laws and cause...
Yeah, that's the thing with me is time. Time is not something I have like crazy, right? The reason videos would go down is not because I don't have time. It's because I only have a certain amount of time. Me making you guys like 5 to 6 reaction videos a week, or 6 to 7 reaction videos a week, takes about 10 to 13 hours of my time. It does. But that's all I can really give right now because I don't get paid for this. This is a hobby right now, and I'm enjoying this hobby, and I'm enjoying the growth. But it's not something that's paying. Over time, it might. But if I'm going to focus more on quantity over quality over quantity, one thing is it's going to take more of my time. I still need to stay in that 10 to 13 hour ratio because I ain't got more time than that. But now, if I'm going to stay in that box, couple things got to fall out, and that would be reaction videos. But again, like I said, it's going to be over time. I'll lose sleep. I've lost a little bit. I'll lose sleep in order to make sure it's not cold turkey for you guys. I will gladly do that. And I promise you, the next reaction video is not going to be me yapping about how my YouTube content's shifting. I promise. I will make sure the title reflects what I'm speaking about here. It's still a reaction video, but I'll make sure the title reflects so nobody walks in kind of confused on why I'm yapping about myself. But I'm not going to cold turkey you guys. I still will make reaction videos, fun reaction videos, drama, TikTok, YouTube nonsense. Jack Doherty needs to be talked about. Vitaly needs to be talked about. I got you. It's just over time, I'm going to slowly move to that. And I hope it goes well. We'll see what happens.
In late 2019, almost 2 full years since his previous upload, many comments joked, "Hey Vsauce, Michael here." Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Michael had also been preparing for another big announcement.
I have not said this publicly at all. This is going to be the first time. My wife is pregnant.
Welcoming a daughter in August 2019. However, his high video standards still hadn't fallen, and nothing showed this better than this video here. Prior to uploading Illusions of Time, Michael would post the following to Twitter.
I have read a lot of books this year while researching for my next episode. Here are a few of the titles.
He then proceeds to show he'd read 41 books just to research the one single video. Similarly, he'd appear on Anthony Padilla's I Spent the Day with Vsauce, in which Michael shows Anthony 4 different journals he carries around just making notes for videos.
Can we get a close up on this? This is just this.
Let me make sure nothing's too private. Oh, I think this is about the definition of an odd number.
He'd again confirm he was doing it all himself.
But I do the research all by myself, and I write the scripts, and then I film them all.
I don't know who this guy is. I'm shocked I don't know who this guy is. As big as he is. But I think that kind of tells you the way of the internet. I'm probably the most internet brain you guys are going to meet. I literally just told you how I had a debate on the 100 men versus 1 gorilla. I'm on the internet sometimes a little too much. I need to take a step back. I've been taking a step back from TikTok, but Jesus. But I don't even know who this guy is. I've heard of him. I've seen him. I knew of him. I just never watched his content. So it's crazy how big the internet is. Like, we truly don't understand how big the internet is. There are so many creators that are making good money that are huge that most people don't really know about day to day. That's crazy to think about.
Alone in a room, and then I edit them myself.
But there was another very important announcement.
We merged with Mel Science, so now I'm the chief inspiration officer at Mel Science.
In August 2022, just 3 months before his final upload, Michael's Curiosity Box merged with Mel Science. As a result, he became Chief Inspiration Officer, just as he was getting tired of his high long-form standards.
Now I feel like everything needs to be so much more perfect.
Yeah.
However, shorts don't have to be.
Michael liked shorts as he could post them unpolished, and they were perfect for promoting the Curiosity Box. This was the most educational ad of all time. People also joked, "This doesn't count towards the yearly upload, Michael, but the yearly Vsauce upload now isn't really worth it." Curiosity Box has 10,000 active subscribers, each paying $55 per month, meaning it's making about $6 million per year. If he can promote the products through YouTube,
that's bread. That's bread, dog. Give me like 10,000. Like, give me $10. 10. Just give me 10. Holy shit.
Shorts, then spending 12 months making a single long-form video is just an inefficient use of time.
Because I don't run it like it's a profitable thing. I'm not like,
This guy's a fucking millionaire. He's a millionaire, and I didn't know anything he did. I just, like, I saw him before. I saw a couple memes of him back in the day. Like, hey, like, was it, like, hey, Vsauce? Like, I've seen that. And I've seen, like, a couple memes of him saying, like, wild shit. But, yeah, I was not, like, aware of him. I was not aware of this man's grind. I was not aware of this man's waves, okay? This guy, what's it called? What do the kids say? Motion, right? Vsauce has motion. Motion that I did not think I'd see out of a bearded man, but he's got straight motion.
pumping it full of brand deals.
Vsauce long-form videos at this point are basically just passion projects that take a crazy amount of energy and offer very little return. People have therefore said if it's the shorts that keep him with us, then I'm not complaining, he just can't let the quality of his shorts follow the same pattern as his long-form videos.
But you gotta make sure you keep your short quality bad, that my shorts don't become giant scripted researched things as well. That's what the longs are for.
That's fair. Damn. Huh. I like that. I respect that. Okay. That was nice. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that. Just so you guys know, obviously, like I was been telling you guys, contest shift is coming. I hope you're ready for it. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoy me, and I hope we're able to build something here. But until next time, friends, I love you. I'll see you. Peace out. Be safe.